To fully understand the tension between China and Taiwan, one must trace its origins to the Chinese Civil War, which culminated in 1949. After decades of conflict between the Chinese Nationalist Party, Kuomintang, and the Communist Party, the Communists seized control of mainland China, forcing the nationalists to retreat to Taiwan. While the Republic of China established a functioning government on the island, Beijing considered this separation temporary and illegitimate. The United States and other Western powers, primarily motivated by Cold War strategy, established a delicate balance that kept Taiwan safe without directly confronting China. Over the decades, Taiwan developed its own democratic system, vibrant economy, and military capabilities, reinforcing a sense of independent identity. Meanwhile, China underwent rapid transformation, moving from revolutionary struggle to industrialization, modernization, and ultimately a global economic and military power. These parallel developments solidified an enduring strategic and ideological divide. By the 21st century, the Taiwan question became one of the most sensitive and dangerous geopolitical issues, not only in East Asia but globally, shaping international diplomacy, military planning, and global trade networks. Taiwan is not only symbolically important to China but also strategically crucial to the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific region. Positioned at the center of the so-called First Island chain, the island acts as a natural barrier for power projection into the Pacific. Control over Taiwan would allow China to extend its strategic reach and influence maritime routes vital for global trade. Moreover, Taiwan is a leader in high-tech manufacturing, particularly in semiconductors, which are critical to modern electronics, military systems, and global supply chains. This makes Taiwan an economic as well as strategic prize. China's repeated military drills are designed to simulate operational readiness for scenarios involving potential blockade, amphibious landings, and air superiority campaigns. By conducting these exercises, China signals to both domestic and international audiences its determination to protect territorial claims while demonstrating power projection capabilities. From Taiwan's perspective, these drills constitute ongoing pressure, psychological warfare, and a constant reminder of vulnerability. They shape Taiwan's military, political, and social strategies, ensuring that national security planning remains a daily priority. China's military modernization over the past 2 decades is unprecedented in scale and complexity. The People's Liberation Army (PLA) has evolved from a primarily land-based force into a fully integrated joint force capable of sophisticated air, naval, missile, cyber, and space operations. China now maintains aircraft carriers, advanced missile defense systems, stealth fighters, drones, and long-range precision strike capabilities. These developments are designed to enforce regional dominance, deter adversaries, and prepare for a range of military contingencies, including Taiwan scenarios. Large-scale drills simulate blockades, joint air-sea operations, amphibious landings, and missile targeting, reflecting scenarios derived from real-world strategic planning. Beyond physical capabilities, China invests heavily in command, control, communications, intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance systems, ensuring coordinated operations across all military branches. By regularly demonstrating this level of readiness, China signals deterrence, tests coordination under high-pressure scenarios, and builds psychological leverage over Taiwan and the international community. These exercises are carefully designed to walk the line between deterrence and provocation, illustrating the delicate balance in contemporary military signaling. Taiwan's military approach is shaped by the asymmetric reality of facing a much larger adversary. Knowing it cannot match China in scale, Taiwan emphasizes resilience, survivability, and the ability to delay any potential aggression. This includes dispersing forces, protecting critical infrastructure, and preparing for rapid mobilization. Civil defense is also an integral part of national preparedness, ensuring that the population can respond to emergencies while maintaining morale. Psychological operations, public messaging, and international diplomacy complement Taiwan's defensive posture. The goal is to maintain confidence among citizens while sending measured signals to China. For Taiwan, survival depends as much on social cohesion and public confidence as on military technology. Education, drills, and media campaigns reinforce a culture of readiness, making civil resilience a strategic asset. These measures demonstrate that modern warfare is not only about guns and missiles but also about the societal capacity to withstand sustained pressure. China's military drills around Taiwan are observed globally because they influence both regional security and international economic stability. The United States, bound by strategic ambiguity, continues arms sales, joint exercises, and patrols to reassure Taiwan without explicitly provoking China. Japan, Australia, and Southeast Asian nations closely monitor the situation due to proximity, maritime trade routes, and regional security concerns. Europe and North America observe the developments because any escalation could disrupt semiconductor supply chains, energy markets, and international trade. Each military exercise sends strategic messages to Taiwan, to regional allies, and to global competitors. These drills also test international coordination, alliance responses, and deterrence credibility. The Taiwan Strait has thus become a lens through which the world evaluates power projection, crisis management, and the limits of diplomacy in a contested strategic environment. Despite official rhetoric framing drills as routine, their scale and realism introduce profound risks of miscalculation. Modern military operations occur at high speed, and minor technical errors, miscommunications, or misjudged maneuvers could escalate rapidly into actual conflict. Nationalistic pressures, media scrutiny, and the presence of advanced surveillance systems intensify the stakes, leaving little room for de-escalation. Historical precedent shows that wars often begin through accident, misunderstanding, or rigid assumptions rather than deliberate intent. The drills thus represent a paradox, intended to deter conflict, yet also creating conditions where conflict becomes more likely. The moral lesson is clear. Power projection and military readiness cannot replace diplomacy, restraint, and the recognition of shared consequences. Stability in the Taiwan Strait depends on measured policy, strategic patience, and international coordination. Ultimately, this story highlights the human, political, and economic stakes of modern military conflicts and underscores that preventing war is as critical as preparing for it.